Hello everybody, this is Bob Anderson, and I wanted to do a video for my trade. I only took one live trade today. I had to think about that. Wait a second. Only one live trade today. I want to show you why I took that trade, and I'm going to show you why I didn't take other trades. The reality of it is I probably should have taken more. But anyways. I took it in the ES and I got 8.5 points. I'll explain to you how I got 8.5 points versus my 5-point normal target. Today is December 20th. One of the things that probably was going in my favor, to be honest with you, is I took the approach today that I didn't care if I took a trade. I might use that approach the rest of the year. No, not the rest of this year, all of next year. The rest of this year, I'm definitely taking that approach, honestly. And I'm going to show you, what trades to potentially look at. I've talked about this before, but the bottom line is trading is going to be tough for the rest of the year. I took one trade in the ES with my live account. Now, I did take some sim account trades in the RTY, which is the Russell, and the YM, which is the Dow. And the reason I did that is because they move similar to ES in terms of they move in the same direction. They have a lot of similar price action, and you can use the exact same moving averages that you use on the ES, and you can do the exact same trading strategy of the continuation. The neat part is it's $5 a tick. So if you're going for a 20 tick target, it's $100. If you fail at 10 ticks, it's $50. If you have a $25,000 account and you want to work your way towards getting your $1,500, these two instruments will work in the same manner as the ES does, and you might feel more comfortable trading because $5 a tick is obviously easier in a lot of people's mental state to take than $12.50 a tick or $10 a tick as you have with oil. So I'm going to show you the charts on those two today. I think I sim traded. I just went with the 20 tick target, 10 tick stop thing. I think I ended up with like $180 profit sim trading, these sim accounts. The other thing I want to talk about quickly is, holy cow, I started this channel on August 15th. So 5 days ago was September, October, November, December. 5 days ago was my 4-month anniversary. We have 2,030 subscribers to the channel. And I willy-nilly these videos. And I don't do any editing, and I don't have any script. But I speak from the heart, and I speak my experience, and I think a lot of people get something from that. And the other thing I want to just quickly talk about is this is my selfish reasons here. The evals, we've had 780 eval accounts bought through our affiliate code in the month of December. Now, December was the only month I've even done this. Okay, as you guys many of you are fully aware of. So we've had 780 as of 11:30 on December 20th. That's amazing. Remember, the code is AGIBQTJY. You put that in for the coupon. It gives you the max coupon. It gives you the best deal at the time with Apex to get your account. I bring that up again, and I'm going to put it in the description down below, because midnight tonight is the end of the 80% off sale with the 80% continuation to perpetuity on any re-ups on that account. I want to clarify one thing that I misspoke about, and a subscriber pointed it out to me, not to say, Bob, you're an idiot or anything, just to say, hey man, I got zinged on this and didn't know it. So I want to make sure I point this out. If you bought, let's say, one eval account, $25,000 account, and you fail that $25,000 account. On the 8th count, if it doesn't renew automatically in 8 calendar days, your data is shut off. I didn't know that. I misspoke once before, and I want to clarify that. So if you bought one eval account and you were practicing and all that kind of stuff, and somehow you lost your $1,500 trailing stop on your account, if it doesn't renew before 8 calendar days from when you fail, your account will be cut off until it renews. I did not know that. It's never happened to me. I just didn't know it. I don't want to mislead anybody here, because I said just keep practicing until it renews. Well, you can only do that if it's within 8 calendar days of it renewing. So I stand corrected. By the way, the subscriber told me he found out the hard way. He didn't know either, but not from buying an account with me, but this is from way in the past. So anyways, I'm going to show you my trade in the ES that I took, why I took it, and then I'm going to show you these 2 charts, and then I'm going to show you why I didn't take an oil trade. These are important things to know. All right, here is the ES, right? Okay, everybody see that. And I'm going to pull this back so we can see the timeline here. All right, so we remember, I'm going to point this out again real importantly. This account, this instrument and oil, which is over to my right, these are the 2 instruments that I trade with my live accounts. Okay, so this was the morning, 9:30. We had all this bing, 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 bing. Here's the overnight open, bing, 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 bing. Came down, pulled up. Honestly, that could have been an entry right there at 25.25, and it went down to 22. So it went down about 3 points and then rolled up, but I didn't take it. Again, now, so this could have been, if you follow my strategy, this could have been a loss right here, or a 3 point profit. Either way, if you shorten up your profits, I didn't take it because I'm not confident right now to be jumping into trades unless we really get moving. Well, anyways, this crossed over, and then we crossed over hard. And if any of you were watching this morning, this thing just blew right up. Came back down. You'd have thought we had news. And then it blew back up again, and then it came down. And now I was looking to take a long here. I'm being honest now. Now all of a sudden you got my interest. Never set up. Came back down. That's not a valid entry for me. Blew up. Hit the exact top again, rolled right into the moving averages, and I'm going to just tell you guys what I did. Okay, I'm going to blow this up. I saw that we hit this red line, which is a support line. The 1 minute red line is a support line, and when we rejected it, I bought right there. Now, Is this a strategy that I teach you guys? Absolutely not. It's not. So don't. But I'm just showing you the trade I took. I'm telling you why I took it. It's the first time it touched this red line. And I went long right here. And then what happened is if you go along at 49.50, 5 points puts you at 54.50. Well, that's right here. Okay. Anybody see a problem with that? Yeah, it's the break of all these pivots, and it's the break of the overnight open. So I sat here and I said to myself, well, the hell with, and I only had to put my stop right below this pivot. So I wasn't risking much, this pivot right here. So I just said, I'm going to let this thing play out. So it ran up to there, rolled back over, ran up to there, rolled back over. And I said, well, hell, if this thing breaks this pivot here, now it's like, okay, now you got to start thinking on your feet. If this thing breaks this pivot right here, it's going to run through the top because all this pressure here, all the sell stops sitting above here. And wham. So I just randomly grabbed it before it blew through and I ran it up a few points. I mean, I didn't even calculate anything. And then as soon as it blew through, I grabbed my stop and ran it up to 5 points, which is right here at 54.50 because I was going to at least protect my 5 points. And it ran up, took me out. So it turned out to be 8.5 points. And that's it. I was done. Now I'm going to show you guys something. Okay. This was an aggressive trade. I'm not showing it to you, but for those of you that follow my strategy, boom, down, up, boom, down, up. I mean, then it just started working. Then the continuation trade just started working. But again, I had the mindset I'm not even going to take a trade unless something lays out, and it did, and so I did. And then it just went back into standard BS mode of doing nothing. Oh, I see it roll back over to the open. Isn't that surprising? Not. I don't know if any of you ever noticed that price has a tendency to go back to the overnight open. I don't know if any of you have ever made that observation, but I do. I make that observation. So let's talk about oil for a second. Here's oil, and this is why I didn't take a trade. What am I looking at? All the way to 11 o'clock. I mean, this is 9:30. Remember, I don't even start looking at oil till 9:45. So this is 9:45. Boom, 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 boom. We just stayed right in this consolidation zone. All the way to 11. Now, I'm done looking at it then, but then it blew down. So if you were actually going to look for a valid trade, all of a sudden it came down, boom, up. Here's your higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, bam. 75.15, bam. 74.94, 21 points. So 20 ticks, you'd have had it. Boom, you're out. Finally, you had a valid one. It blew. It just started moving. It had the pullback, all smooth continuation, bam. But all that didn't happen until 11:30, 11:40. So you got to be selective if you're going to do it at all. Again, I don't care if I take a trade at all. That's got to be my mentality between now and New Year's. Let's talk about the YM. Okay, this is your $5 instrument. Again, if you'll notice, similar to what happened with the ES, down, boom. I had a short here. I took that continuation short here, by the way. Didn't work. Ran up, back down, ran up, back down. That same deep pullback that the ES had. Anybody seeing the pattern there? Same deep pullback that the ES had. Rolled up, higher, lower high, lower high, lower high, boom. There's your long. Same thing here. Lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, boom. Anybody seeing a pattern here? Anybody seeing continuation trades? Anybody see how this can work as for continuation trades also? At $5 a tick versus 12.5. So let's go over here and look at the RTY. Same thing. Blew up, came down, boom. I took this one right here. Here's my entry. 1758.00, 1758.01. All right, that was my fill. 1760.01, 20 ticks. Bam! Roll down, roll down, roll down, long. Keep your stop below your pivot. Bam, there's another 20 ticks, pull back. There's another 20 ticks, pull back. There's another 20 ticks, pull back. Failed. I mean, so, by the way, I have traded the RTY myself in the past. It's a nice, smooth instrument. If you look at the bottoms, they have a tendency to be just like oil. They have a tendency to, you could roll this one right up, follow the bottoms. Anyways, at $5 a tick, it's easier for some people to stomach, for some people to trade. And, and especially if you're like a retirement age and you just want a dick and dunk, a couple $100 a day, this may be the way to go. Some of these other instruments may be like, yeah, there's too much money there when I take a loss. So I bring those two up because I traded them today. I sim traded them. I think I put it up here. Let me pull up here. Yeah, $170. Yeah, $170. Sim trading those two off of my 10-20 account. 20 tick target, 10 tick stop thing. Anyways, I'm going to put the affiliate code at the bottom. Remember, it's midnight tonight. And then, I am going to put together, I just want everybody to know this. This is something I'm going to do, probably work a little bit on it through the holidays. I am going to put together a playlist that specifically discusses my trading strategies. I'm going to do them by instrument, by strategy. Continuation, gold line, overnight open. I'm going to put these together and I'm going to put them, each one of them, in a playlist so that when people ask me questions, I can just say, I can refer them to the playlist on the YouTube channel. That is something I'm going to put together here. I hope to have it done like maybe mid-January or something. I got some new markers coming so I can mark up my boards and get in detail on each one of these trading strategies. Everybody have a good day. And again, use the mindset. You don't care if you take a trade. That's my piece of information for you. Talk to you later. Bye.